Hello and welcome everyone. This video is for DLED second year students. S4 subject, unit number 2, proficiency in writing skill. I am Abdul Najib, Government Junior College of Education, Neknur, Dist Bid. So in this video I will discuss on proficiency in writing skill. There are 4 skills of language learning: listening, speaking, reading and writing, in which writing is a productive skill. So we must know this, that writing is a productive skill. This is important skill. In this unit, proficiency in writing skill, we will learn 4 important aspects of writing. My first aspect is process of writing. My second aspect is features of writing. My third aspect is types of writing, and fourth one is practices in writing development. So these 4 aspects I will discuss in detail. So first of all, I will discuss on process of writing. In process of writing there are 6 stages, 6 important stages we need to follow. For example, if you want to write an article, then we have to go through with these stages for writing an article. So my first point or first stage of writing development is generating ideas. Means here, before starting our writing, we need to generate new ideas or innovative ideas, new topics, new titles. All these things we have to think about it, or generate or try to think on innovative ideas. So this is the first stage. Second stage is drafting. Means whatever you thought or whatever titles, ideas or these things you thought, you need to draft it. Drafting means it is writing. It should be in a written form. So whatever we thought, it is just in our mind. Then afterwards we have to write it on paper, that is drafting. After drafting there is a editing. Editing means to make changes in the drafting. After drafting we must have to make some changes, we have to make some corrections. So that is a editing. After editing there is a modifying. Modifying means to remove the unnecessary things. So that is modifying. So modifying is the 4th stage. And 5th one is revising. Revising means after modification or modifying, we have to revise the whole article or whatever writing matter is there. So that has to be revised once, twice or thrice. After revision there is a stage of presentation. So presentation is the 6th stage, where a writer has to present his article before the audience. So these are the 6 stages of writing development. So these stages are very important. We have to go through with these stages. So in this process of writing we have to go through these stages. After this we have features of writing. Means a writer must know what are the features of a good writing. So if you want to make your article or content more excellent, then we have to know the features. If you know the features, you will try to include these features in your writing material. So feature number 1 is appropriate vocabulary. So a good writing work always have a appropriate vocabulary. So there must be a proper or appropriate vocabulary according to the need of the content. Second feature of a good writing is correct use of grammar. So this is the second feature, that the grammar must be correct, it must be accurate. The third feature of a writing is good handwriting. So handwriting must be beautiful, neat and clean. Fourth one is correct use of punctuation marks. So fourth feature is correction, commas, inverted comma, full stop, these are the punctuation marks. So all types of punctuation marks should be used in a correct manner. Then there is a coherence. Coherence means there must be relationship between all the paragraphs. It means all the paragraphs should be interlinked or correlated with each other. So that is a coherence. And cohesion means there must be interlink or relationship between the sentences. So coherence is on the paragraph level and cohesion is on the sentence level. So this both type of link or both type of correlation must be there for a good writing. So these are the features of good writing that every writer has to follow. These features or should include these features in his writing material. So these are the features. After that we have types of writing. So there are 10 important types of writing. So number 1 is essay writing, number 2 is storytelling, number 3 is letter writing, number 4 is report writing, number 5 is dialogue writing, number 6 is notice writing, number 7 is news writing, number 8 is summary writing, number 9 is resume. Resume writing means your biodata writing. It is a biodata. Resume is a word for biodata. And 10 is paragraph writing. Then one more type is there. There is a worksheet writing also is there. So these all are the types of writing. So every teacher must try to take practice of his student to write these things. Means there must be practice for essay writing, story writing, letter writing, report writing, dialogue writing, notice writing, news writing, summary writing, resume writing, paragraph writing and worksheet writing. So all these types must be there in classroom teaching learning process. So you all are the 12th pass student. So you know in 12th and 10th examination, the board paper we have a complete section for writing work. So in there we have to write these types of things. So essay writing, story writing, these all types of writing make student good writer. He take the practice in the classroom, and then after learning a lot, a student can become good writer if he practice all types of writings. So these are the practices of writing material. Then we have practices to develop writing skill. So every teacher must take some practices for the development of writing skill. So teacher should practice for good handwriting first. So there must be a practices by teacher to improve the handwriting of the students. So through practice only we can improve the handwriting of the student. Second one is grammatical accuracy. So teacher must be very very conscious about grammatical accuracy of the students. So grammatical accuracy also is very important for writing work, good writing work. Then teacher should take guided essay, guided story, guided report, guided news, guided dialogue, guided writing practices. All types of writing work should be taken in the guidance of teacher himself. So there must be teacher should try to provide guidance to the student to develop these types of writing work. After that, there should be free writing. Free writing means free essay, free storytelling, free report, free news. So all types, there must be freedom to the student to write these things. So through these steps, through these practices, a teacher can develop the writing skill of the student. So this way we can develop these things. So these are the questions. These are the questions that can be asked in your examination. So you read it carefully and try to answer all the questions. So read all the questions carefully. I tried it to discuss all the points. So thank you very much to listen my video. Please like, share and subscribe my YouTube this video. Thank you very much once again.